BimmerBuilds Knox. Here's that final video. I wanted to touch base on a few things. Man, what a journey. What a journey it has been. As I sit here on my porch tonight and I reflect on where BimmerBuilds Knox started, how this all began, and I think about what we just did, rebuilding that M62. The first thing I want to say on this video is y'all can do anything you want to do. You can do anything you want to do. You just have to want it bad enough to start, stick with it, educate yourself, and go for it. That's it, y'all. That's all it takes. That's it. I've said this on other videos and stuff. I used to be a bum. I worked in sales for a really, really long time, and I was really, really good at it. Really good at it. Made tons of money. Really successful. But the people out here in the world and the people I worked with, and it got me so depressed and so bummed out that I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I went through a pretty good stretch, quite a few years of just being wrapped up in unhealed trauma and depression. When my wife went back to work doing what she loves, and I was at home during those years after my sales years, after more than a decade in sales, I just got so wrapped up in everything that I was feeling, and I became a bum, just a bum, y'all. And here we are, 5 years after that whole point in my life. Look at what I was able to do, because I found something I was passionate about, that I loved, and I've become wildly successful, educated, and capable. Second point, there's a part in the video from the rebuild where I talk about adult Legos being, the cars and stuff, working on cars. And I gave price points on how much it cost us to do this. I was off by about $500. The tools actually cost us quite a bit more than $300. I wasn't thinking about the whole timing toolkit and everything, which was very expensive. But I would say all in all, it probably cost us about $1,500 to do this job, which is still $5,500 less than local shops quoted me. And I did it all myself with my brother Chaos Customs help. I don't even want to say I did it all myself. It was definitely a 50-50 thing. Moving on to the next point. Y'all, it's wow. What a journey this has been. I won't sit here and tell you it was all easy. I won't sit here and tell you that you're going to start doing what you're passionate about, start doing what you love, and it's all just going to flow. It's not how it works. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But if you stick with it, you guys can do incredible things yourselves. I want to take a moment to shout out a couple of really great companies and fantastic people. Robert Kadunce, owner of Kadunza here in Knoxville. Invaluable technical information, tool information, part information I've been able to get from him, as well as one of his employees, Cody, who I was able to purchase one of my BMWs from. Big shout out to them. Lots of people ask me, how do you get all these parts, and they're all OEM and they're all good quality? How do you do this, and how do you afford that? RockAuto.com. RockAuto.com. BimmerBuildsKnox.com. OEM parts, wholesale pricing, even with all the tariffs and everything that we're experiencing in the United States and inflation, rockauto.com. That's how I do that. Big shout out to them. I want to shout out AutoZone. They have been a fantastic resource for me. They take really good care of me in the store. I use 2 stores, but I have 1 main store. Miss April, I hope you see this. James, I hope you see this. Taz, I hope you see this. Y'all have been fantastic, helping me run down anything I need, whether I'm working on a follower's car or whether I'm working on one of mine. Big shout out to each of you. I hope you each see this. You are all 3 incredible people, and an incredible resource to me and what I do here at BimmerBuilds Knox. Big shout out to Victory Only, the Owens family. Big shout out to you guys. This project and the valve cover specifically, it was crucial to have you guys, your sandblasting capability, your Cerakoting. You guys are an invaluable resource. Thank you so much to the Owens family and victoryonly.com. Big shout out to let's see who else. Harbor Freight. I get all my, not all my tools, but a huge portion of my tools from you. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Big shout out to, let's see, who am I missing? NAPA, the NAPA Network, Dan, and the whole squad over there. Chris over here where I live on the east side now. Chris, I hope you see this. Dan, I hope you see this. You guys are an invaluable resource. Anytime I need parts on the fly, gaskets, things like that, AutoZone and the crew over there can't help me. NAPA is my very next go-to stop without hesitation. They have always taken care of me. Let's see, who else? I think that's coming up on everybody. Big shout out to all these fantastic companies and all these fantastic people. You guys are just incredible, and it's so incredible to have you guys available to what I do, and especially just on the fly to be able to grab stuff and get rocking. Big shout out. Oh, there was another one. It's slipping my mind. Hold on. Shoot. I just totally lost it. I'm tired, y'all. It's been a big project. I guess lastly, I want to say there is other work going down on this. Sadly, we will not be able to turn the car over for probably another week, maybe 2. She's just going to rest right now with everything fully put back together. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to go into it, but we are still finalizing other stuff that takes some stuff, some folks, some things that we need to have looked over and have examined and have taken care of. So don't panic. Baby girl will be back out on the streets here in the next week or 2. So getting that stuff taken care of, getting it hammered out, and then the car is going to be a monster, a tire shredding beast, an absolute savage. I'm very excited to have her back out here in Knoxville, have her back out at the track, have her back out on the streets doing what she does best, and now bigger and better than ever before. Some of these last little things that have to be done just take a little bit of time. Everything's put back together, everything's been done. It just takes a little bit more time, so bear with me on that. Remember who the shout out was for. LIQUI MOLY. LIQUI MOLY, I would love for you guys to sponsor me. I spend an insane amount of money with you guys on all of my BMWs. I will only ever run MFC 5W40 oil in my BMWs from now on. When I opened up those valve covers, when I opened up the timing covers, how clean it was is not even fair for a car that has almost 300,000 miles on it. That's crazy. Liqui Moly, I attribute that mostly and almost entirely to your guys' oil. I religiously run that oil through my cars, and now the MFC has taken it to a whole nother level with the anti-friction additives built into that oil. So big shout out to Liqui Moly. As I wrap up this video, y'all, I'm going to be taking just a little bit of a wee break over the next maybe week or so. There's probably not going to be a lot of posts coming out because I am tired. This has been an insane job, but it has been a rewarding job. It has taught me I'm far more capable of things than I ever could have imagined. Doing this engine rebuild has taught me that doing something like a turbo or a supercharger is a cakewalk compared to doing that. If that gives you guys any idea of where we might be headed here at BimmerBuilds Knox with these cars. I'm tired though. I'm just tired. In the sun, in this heat, nonstop, every single day. I don't have a garage, y'all. To the people out there that have garages, count your blessings every single day. Every single day that you have an attached unit to your home that keeps you cool while you work. You should count those blessings and enjoy them, because I have done this whole job with Chaos Customs out in this heat, and we got it done. So, lastly, to my beautiful wife, what a woman. What an absolutely incredible woman. All the years of love and support. I could not do what I do here at BimmerBuilds Knox without her love and support. I couldn't do it. She is 1,000% my better half. Every time I get down, she's there to remind me what I'm moving towards and what I'm doing. It helps me refocus. Every time I've been discouraged by the people and the haters that I've come in contact with, if it wasn't all of my followers and friends and the people that watch what I do, and certainly if it wasn't for that woman, I would get lost in the sauce, as it were. And baby, I love you. I know you're gonna watch this, and I hope this part just fills you with joy and love. If it wasn't for you, my love, I would not have become the man I have become. You are an absolute fantastic woman. I don't even know what other words to say. That is a wife, y'all. Woo! That is a wife. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, I'm going to catch some sleep over the next few days, rest, spend some time indoors, spend some time with my kids before they start to head back to school. I'll leave you with this. This is a quote that I coined as I healed from my trauma, came out of my depression, and started to build what you all know as BimmerBuilds Knox. And the phrase goes something like this: what would you deprive yourself and the world of if you allow the wars of your heart and soul to overcome you? Words of wisdom to live by. Each of us, each and every one of us, is capable and is put on this earth for a purpose, for a reason. If you allow the things that you go through, experience, that are inflicted upon you, to rule you, to control you, then you are right where the enemies of this world want you to be. Because you will never, ever know what you are truly capable of, and those things that you could have been capable of will never come to fruition. Don't be that guy or gal. Don't be that guy. Coming at you from right here at BimmerBuilds Knox.